Hello, I'm just sitting here waiting for a customer, and somebody said something to me recently. I just wanted to respond. They said contractors rip people off. I do want to push back on that statement. Really, if you think about it, that's kind of crazy, preposterous, maybe. Contractors ripping people off. Yes, there's examples of that. There's good and there's bad. They're just like anyone else. A homeowner, as a homeowner, you should do at least a basic amount of research before you even meet with a contractor. Have you looked if they're insured? What's their reputation? How long have they been in business? Has somebody that you trusted used them before? Have you searched their online profiles, social media profiles? So at least do the basic research minimum before you even meet with a contractor. If a contractor is annoyed with your questions as a homeowner, that's a sign right there that it's not going to work out. You're not going to get along with them. They should be ready. They should be good with people. They should be anticipating your questions. They should want to work with a homeowner that has a certain amount of interest and care about their home, the biggest investment likely that you have. So yeah, our contractors sometimes a little scammy, a little shady. There are some that are fantastic. I've seen both. They're just like human beings, right? They are human beings. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly. So yeah, homeowners do at least a basic amount of research even before you meet with a contractor, just to make sure that you're going to ask the right questions, have a list of questions perhaps ready to go. And again, if they're annoyed by that, the relationship's not going to work out. And then contractors, have patience with homeowners. You'll notice if a contractor doesn't return your phone call or email, if they're difficult to communicate with, okay, that's not going to work out. I also get asked who's good and who's cheap. Well, if they're good, they're not going to be cheap. And if they're cheap, they're not going to be good, right? That makes sense. If they're good, they're busy, booked out all the time. If they're too cheap, something's wrong. They probably don't have experience. They don't have a license. They're not insured, perhaps. So keep an eye out for that. I have always found the best source for contractors is referrals. Talk to people, ask for help. Ask who has recently had their kitchen remodeled or a renovation or an addition or whatever the project is. Ask for help. Ask, have you heard of this company? Have you used this company? That'll get you far for sure. That'll speed up your research process a lot and get you closer to meeting a good contractor who's a good fit. After all, it is a relationship. You have to get along with the contractor. The contractor has to get along with you. I had a general contractor years ago tell me this was a draw inspection, so I was approving the lender bank draw loans before before the lender would pay out the builder. So before the builder would see their money, they were having to get these draw approvals. And that particular contractor, this was a few years ago, they said at the end of every project, we hate the client and the client hates us. And of course, that's such a cynical comment. Like, who wants to live like that? Life is too short for that. You want to be proud of your work. You want people to want to work with you. And then as homeowners, you want to be attentive to what challenges the contractor builder is telling you. There could be delays, of course. You could have change orders that are going to make their life miserable, of course. So it's a give and take. It's a relationship. Good luck.